Good morning, children. Welcome back to our Google Classroom. What was our last topic? That means the properties of parallelograms. Here we will discuss some special parallelograms in which first one rhombus. What do you mean by rhombus? In rhombus, all the sides are equal. Rhombus is a parallelogram having all the sides are equal. Children, I believe you have gone through all the problems because all the problems were very important there. So, you go through all the problems. Here, we are discussing some parallelograms. I told first one rhombus. Okay, next parallelogram we are going to discuss is rectangle. Rectangle is very familiar for you. Is it? What do you mean by a rectangle? Rectangle is also a parallelogram, but all the angles in a rectangle will be 90 degree. Moreover, opposite sides are equal. The third parallelogram we will discuss is the square. Square is also very familiar for you. What is the property of a square? Square is a parallelogram having all the sides equal or all equal sides. Okay. Here we will discuss a property of rhombus. It is a very important property. That means the diagonals of a rhombus are the perpendicular bisectors of one another. Perpendicular bisectors of one another. Bisectors, you know, that is, they will make equal sides. That means they will divide into equal length. Is it? Perpendicular means the angle between that two lines will be 90 degree. The angles between the two lines will be 90 degree. Then that two lines will be perpendicular to each other. Here the last parallelogram is square. Square is a parallelogram with all the equal sides or all sides will be equal there. Moreover, the angle is 90 degree. All the four angles will be 90 degree. So, this is the last section of our chapter 3 quadrilaterals. Okay, so we will do simple problems using the diagonals of rhombus and the rectangle, moreover square. Okay, so you go through the notes and understand what we are discussing here and which rules are applying in the problems. Okay, thank you children. Here one example we will do with the property diagonals bisect each other in a rhombus. Look at the question. Rice is a rhombus. Find x, y, z. Also justify your findings. Observe the figure. Rice, R-I-C-E. Rice is a rhombus. Here ER 13 centimeter and OC 12. OI 5 centimeter is given in the question. Then x equal to OE. You observe the figure. X is the distance of the side or the length of the side OE. Is it? But it is given there OI. OI equal to 5 centimeter. Then what about x? X will be same as OI because we told in the properties the diagonals bisect each other. So x equal to 5 centimeter because EO and OI are same. So we written here x equal to 5 centimeter. That means we can write the reason x equal to OE, that is equal to OI 5 centimeter. Like this we can write y. What do you mean by y here? y is the length of OR. OR same as OC because O is the midpoint of RC. Therefore, OR and OC are equal. So here y equal to OR equal to OC, that means 12 centimeter. Next is Z. What is Z? Z is the distance of the side ER and RI. Z is the length of RI, but it is given there ER. So we can write ER, RI, IC, CE. Four sides of rhombus are equal. Rhombus is a parallelogram with equal sides. Children, what is a rhombus? Rhombus is a parallelogram with all equal sides. So, we can write EZ, ZI, IR and RE. Or anyway, you can write the line segment and points. They will be equal in length. So, we can write Z equal to 13 centimeter because all sides are equal in rhombus. Okay, do you understood, children? Next, parallelogram rectangle. What do you mean by rectangle? Rectangle is a parallelogram with equal angles. Equal angles. How can we prove in rectangle all the angles are equal? We can do with one example. That means here one parallelogram rectangle is given. So, here we are going to prove the angles in a rectangle are 90 degree or the rectangle is a parallelogram with equal angles. By the theorem, we know the rectangle has opposite sides because it is a parallelogram and its sides will be equal length and its diagonals bisect each other. So, here we suppose that each angle is x degree. Then we can write x plus x plus x plus x, sum of the angles in rectangle. What is the sum of the angles in a quadrilateral? Four-sided quadrilateral, 360 degree. 4 minus 2 into 180, 360. Therefore, x 4 times we added to get 4x. 4x equal to 360. Then x equal to 360 by 4, 90 degree. So, all the angles in a rectangle are equal. All the angles in rectangle are equal. That is 90 degree. Before concluding the session, we can go through the summary of this class. The different types of parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle and square. And in rhombus, the diagonals are perpendicular bisectors to one another. Rectangle is a parallelogram with opposite sides equal. And in the case of square, all the sides are equal and all the angle are 90 degree. So children, study well and do the problems more.